brown bricks, Minecraft, brown bricks, sandwich. Awkward silence ensues.
There's some things I don't immediately have a response for.
Yeah, no, I mean, fair enough. Yeah.
Time to fuck around with Twitch enough until it actually decides to fucking work.
Yeah, Twitch works
God
on
damn.
occasional occasions. That was a good sentence.
That was a very good sentence, and it should be said again.
Twitch works on occasional occasions. Anyway, I'm gonna wait for the actual story demo thing to play out this time, because I kept skipping it every other time it would show up. I made sure the game worked, and that was about it.
It's a really... It's a really well-built game, and there's enough variety in it where I think you'll have a lot of fun.
Okay. Alright, so the death egg emerges.
Man, Twitch does not want to fucking work. What the hell is this? Like, I don't want Facebook. Like, I just want to be able to see chat.
All I want to do is sing. All I want to do is sing. So I heard of this game literally yesterday from you.
Yeah, it was pretty good. He was like, what the fuck is that?
This isn't even like a patron thing, is it? It's just, like, you're like, hey, you want to stream something? And I'm like, okay, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just fucking tired of being bored on my days off all the time.
Mega Man face is kind of weird. Okay, I guess let me start up the game now.
Okay, I can see the chat well enough now. That works.
Yeah.
Opens box. Sex. Closes box.
So, like I said, I made sure that the game functioned earlier, and that was about the extent of it. I went through, like, this first screen, saw an boss get abducted by an UFO. Wait, sorry, an UFO is correct. It should have been a UFO. I'm getting some frame rate issues. It's weird. I don't know if it's just because I am streaming it and, like, my frame rate is taking a shit for no reason, but whatever, I'll get used to it.
That might be. I'm noticing the screen share is pretty choppy, but that's probably my fucking internet.
If I was to not screen share it and just stream it, would that be fine?
Yeah, that's fine by me. I can keep up well enough with the stream, and it might make for some funny, awkward bits. So...
Funny, awkward bits, huh? Okay, now let me stop the screen share then. Just to,
yeah.
I can either save the frames or save the animals, and I choose to pee. So... that'll,
Yeah, just know I'm gonna be, like, 3 seconds behind.
Yeah.
So...
That actually does seem a bit smoother, okay. Hopefully it won't be like the fucking Chamber of Secrets game and just randomly start dropping frames really heavily.
Yeah, I missed most of that stream, because, that was after one of my aforementioned fucking 12-hour days.
I need to put that on YouTube still.
I'll probably watch it. It seemed like a entertaining game.
Yeah.
I actually had the, GBA version of that, and I almost said, hey, you should stream that.
No. Frickin' everybody is wanting me to play Harry Potter games with them for some reason, and I'm like, can we not? Can I just, like, I don't want to keep doing the bunch of the same thing.
Oh, I wouldn't put you through the GBA version of Chamber of Secrets. It's fucking bad.
Is that the one where you start out having to go through, like, platforming garbage and Gringotts, and you withdraw a single galleon?
I think so, come to think of it. It's been forever since I played that, and there's, like, missable collectibles in that area, too.
Oh, good. There's a green cat up there. I don't know the lore behind the green cat.
The green cat is Tango from the Game Boy version of 5. The one with the weird, space robots.
Okay. Why is there nothing happening?
You'll see. This is the game's gimmick you're about to be interested, yes. You're about to be introduced to. Who's talking about the Devil's Lettuce?
That's the name of the stream. It was Mega Man: The Devil's Lettuce. Because I was gonna make a joke about, like, Instead of rock and roll, I was going to make it like rhythm and bass, but I realized that bass is already a character in the series, and I'm like, fuck it, it's Devil's Lettuce now. So basically, this is the point at which Sheena from Kid Rad actually becomes useful.
Effectively, I haven't read Kid Rad, but I get the gist of what you're saying.
Basically, in the first game, she's an NPC, and in the second game, she's actually playable, so...
Oh, okay.
Alright.
That's a very good question, Cheese.
So, she doesn't have a charge shot, but does have the slide, and... Oh, a double jump. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And eventually her double jump gets upgraded after certain shit, but...
Spoilers,
I doubt
God.
we'll get that far.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure how long of a game this was, if it's like the typical 8 bosses plus Wily stuff, or if there was any different formula to it.
That's about what it is, yeah. It just has, like, the letters from 5.
Oh yeah, I did see that on the pause screen, the rock and roll. Yeah, double jump does seem like a good thing to has. Oh, is this all
that's...
boss selection? Oh, no, it's okay. So we have... fire... Is that Hornet? And then Skull...
That's Dagger, actually, from another fan game.
Ah, okay.
And that one's actually Vesper Woman, Hornet Man's beta design.
Ah, okay.
So yes, effectively Hornet Man.
A deadly bee weapon. Bees, my god. And there's...
Yow, hot bees.
Proto-Manamin wants to be the guy. Let's, and there it goes. I don't know why I'm not going into these little, like, boss gate things, unless I just can't.
Yeah, you just can't.
Okay. I just never tried, so because, like, the first one I saw it, and I'm like, oh, there's a boss coming up, but maybe there's, like, health over here I can get, and I'm just like, oh. So, yeah, more of the same here, I'm assuming. So they're being transported to Jupiter so that their limbs can be harvested for meat, and then Richard Nixon will break into people's houses and wreck up the place. You gonna
that is exactly what is happening.
Okay. As long as I'm on the up and up.
Yeah.
Alright, sure. Oh. Must infiltrate Metal Beer and destroy the central computer.
Samus, what's up? Metal Gear.
I can't believe Proto Man's fucking dead. Oh. This is not a hack, this is a fan game. It's just like a standalone executable. It's Mega Man Rock and Roll. I called it Rock and Roll, but it's actually Rock and Roll. It's important to distinguish. Fish. Were you gonna say something? Did the call drop? God damn it. Hold on. Yeah, call possibly dropping, yeah. Okay, you might have to restart the call. Well,
Audible.
Okay, there you are.
Yeah, I don't know why my computer's fucking slowing down so much.
I think you were going to tell a story about shitty internet or something.
It was probably my internet shitting out is what happened.
Well, right, but you said before we started that, like, you had a bad experience with your internet provider.
Oh god, it was fucking horseshit. So, it was the worst customer service I've ever fucking had, and I'm not surprised because my carrier is CenturyLink, but I wasn't expecting it to be this bad. Also, hi, Tyler. But,
Also, this is
yeah,
Borax,
so
I don't think I actually said.
Yeah, I used to be a mod in the Feltip server, but then I did stupid shit and left, so... That's all you need to know about me. I also ran the, Big Dip on a Bus Skype group in, like, 2011, so... But anyway, internet story. It was complete fucking horseshit, so I scheduled an installation for, like, the Monday after I moved to my new place. What the fuck is my computer doing? So I scheduled an installation, and the guy showed up, and the company just kind of didn't give him any of the equipment. So I called customer service and asked him, hey, this guy's supposed to have the shit. I think the call dropped again.
No, I can hear you. Can I...
Oh, okay.
Can I switch characters here, or do I have to wait?
Yeah, you can switch characters here.
How do I do that? A isn't doing anything. Oh, it's enter for some reason, which I don't have bound for anything. Good, okay.
I don't know why it's enter. So, really, you could go anywhere first. I recommend either Beetle Woman or Missile Man. Okay. Beetle Woman's the one with the goggles, and Missile Man is kind of the airman-looking one.
Okay, I'll just kind of look at all the options here.
Do not do the one that looks like a lizard first. Holy fucking shit, that stage is bad. But yeah, so they didn't send the equipment with the technician, so I had to call customer service and go through this whole rigmarole. I got hung up on at least 5 times. I told you there was a fucking beetle in this game, Kiff, and you didn't believe me.
Why didn't
but
you
I got hung up. If you ain't the granddaddy of all liars.
Plantman, why?
But yeah, basically the company fucked up, and I had to go through this whole awful rigmarole with customer service, and it fucking sucked.
Yeah, it sucked. Did they tell you that you should not presume that there is a problem?
No, they didn't pull that on me. See him in the background?
Hmm?
See Plant Man in the background?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Those spider enemies are actually from 11.
Oh. See, I still have not played 11. I need to do that. I've had it for almost 2 years now.
You did 9 and 10 on stream already, right?
I never actually did 10. That's why I've never done 11 yet. I need to do 10 first.
I actually almost offered it like the last second, hey, maybe we should do 10 instead, since people have been asking for that, but I know that's more of like a Josh and Joel project. So.
No, I don't think Joel actually had any interest in that. He doesn't care about this series.
Oh, he didn't?
I'll get to it at some point, presumably. Well, maybe not, because I should not presume.
But... Well, just remember, if you presume enough, just send edited images of your, like, extremely white customer service man. You'll get your problem fixed.
With a giant forehead.
I fucking love Vine Rising.
Vine Rising's pretty good. Okay, I think I see what I gotta do here. Quickly. No!
Before the mailman knocks, put on your shoes and then put on your socks.
You gotta be fucking fast in that section, Jesus.
You gotta be fucking fast in this section.
What do you mean?
Because there's a letter over there.
Well, that's what I was
and you have to, like, slide onto the dude.
Right.
And die.
Yeah, I'm like, God, did I still not die in the stream?
Yeah, it's quite a ways behind for me, which is fine. Hello, Dark Spy CBM.
Hello, fellow road crew worker.
Some, my young Parsons. I too am so on the go that I drink my yogurt from a tube.
God, the fucking, like, thing at the end of that email when he has, like, the laces pulled back and his face is super tight is, like, the creepiest shit.
God, that's what that one's from? I fucking hate that part. Like, holy shit. Though Strong said, like, mistaking him for their grandma was pretty good.
Yes. Okay, can I maybe?
No.
This is true. Go, go, go! Fuck! God, how do you make that? Am I gonna lose all my lives on this one level because I want to get that letter?
This is the easiest level to start with, too.
Oh no. Well, I figure
Unlimited...
in terms of like the boss order, right?
Yeah, I'd say Beetle Woman is probably the easiest boss. I did Polar Woman first when I played this, and her pattern's pretty easy. It just shakes up fairly often.
I'm definitely wondering if I should maybe not bother going for the letters, but I'll give it a try,
the letters are very much worth it.
Okay. 'Cause I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong there, unless I just need to be better.
You just need to be faster.
This isn't the kind of thing where, like, it would be easier if I was using the other character, is it?
No.
Okay.
Arguably, this one's easier to get with roll. But then you have the charge shot with Mega Man, so you can take out the fucking moth dudes easier.
Wish these spiders would fucking stop failing to die. Okay, so, let's see. I think I'm doing the right thing, I just have to be faster.
Yeah, that's literally all it is.
I'm gonna back up and give that one another go.
I must be like 30 seconds behind or something. I'm gonna refresh the stream here.
God damn it.
Come on.
Herbaz. Go. Go quickly. Okay.
Okay, there it goes.
Let's not fucking die to spiders.
There is a... Because I can't see it yet, there is a secret area coming up. But I think you need, like...
Yeah, it looks like a rush coil or something.
You need either rush coil or the ice weapon.
Okay. Hey, Eddie actually gave me something useful.
Impossible.
Oh, cool. Great. I'm glad I lost that E-Tank.
Yeah, that E-Tank down there is pretty good.
Fucking hell. Now, this isn't like, Proto Man from 9, where he, like, takes extra damage from enemies, is it?
No.
Okay, so I just suck then.
Those spider enemies are just a fucking bitch with roll. I did this level with roll too, and trust me, I had just as hard a time with those spiders.
I kind of just wanted to use her because she's different. I don't know if I'll switch back and forth or not.
Just be glad we didn't decide on Unlimited ultimately, because holy fucking shit, that game gets really fucking bullshitty. Like Mega Man X6 levels of bullshit.
I don't know anything about that game.
Good.
Which is the one that you did the fucking X voice from Thousand Year Door for.
Oh, that was, X's voice from Mega Man X7. Which is, like, notoriously fucking bad.
But
like, even worse
not
than...
as bad as 8, though, right?
Worse than 8.
Oh my god. In 8, he sounds like he's fucking 3 days old. Like...
yeah, to be fair, that's pretty bad. But then that's, like, classic Mega Man, and he's, like, meant to be younger. That's my mind's way of justifying it.
I guess.
Prism Man, you mean, Yoku Man?
Yoku Man.
I'll just say it now, Yoku Man's stage is complete fucking bullshit.
I don't...
But it's bullshit in the best way.
Alright. Like
they...
jump, slide type of bullshit, or...
No, that's just plain bullshit. This is, like, clever bullshit.
Dude,
there's,
I
like...
don't like you.
It's a stage based on the whole disappearing block mechanic.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's not in this game, thankfully, but
Oh, okay.
that's an unlimited. It's like the secret 9th boss I mentioned.
Mm.
But yeah, it has a disappearing block mechanic, and they actually mix like disappearing block sounds into the music.
Oh no.
And there's like these projectors on the screen that
Is
make
that-
it even fucking
Is
worse.
this thing on the top breakable somehow?
It hasn't caught up yet, but I'm assuming there's yes, that's breakable.
With a weapon
You need
I don't
a-
have, probably.
Yeah, you need the Missile Man weapon, I believe.
Okay. Alright, let's see how bad I do here. I only have half of my life, so I'm not expecting a miracle. Oh, she summoned shit.
You can destroy the shit she summons, I think.
Fucking Christ, okay. I hope I'm not making, super annoyingly loud keyboard noises as I do this.
No, it's not that bad. It is indeed Patsy time.
Oh my god. This is one of the easiest bosses?
Yes.
God fucking damn it.
Missile Man is probably slightly easier just because his, don't try to jump over the fucking, dandelion fluff, slide under him.
Okay.
And try to stay near the middle during that. Apparently, Jonetsu 1999 wants advice.
Well, now's not a good time for it. Ugh.
I will give advice instead. I have no experience with Home Depot, but
Fuck.
retail's pretty
Is this a game
easy
over?
as long as you're...
Yes.
Retail's pretty easy as long as you're not a complete fucking idiot with your job. So,
Well, I get to do this level again.
as long as you're not stupid, you'll be fine.
I mean, I'm stupid, so that would be my advice, is just be stupid.
Oh, hoping to get hired.
I mean, I've only ever gotten 2 jobs, and both of them were because I was, like, recommended by Martin, who had already worked there before I did. I am pretty sure I have no qualities that employers care for, so I can't give any advice on it. I got fucking blacklisted from, what was it, Family Video, because I didn't smile during my interview.
I flubbed an interview for a butcher position with Cub Foods for pretty much the same reason.
Hey, Cub Foods. I didn't realize that existed in more than one location.
Yeah, we have them here in Minnesota, and it's weird because the ones in Minnesota, at least in my area, they're not like a corporate store, they're franchise. So,
Please. Okay. Hoping to not take 5 years to get back here. It's funny how
Yeah.
knowing the level actually helps the level. Makes you think.
I know, right? Yeah, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. is kind of like a fucking ass shift.
That does seem kind of garbage, yeah.
I used to work 10 to 7 at one of the grocery stores I worked at, and fuck that. It leaves, like, no time to do anything with yourself or have a second job, which I usually like to, so...
Ugh. For me, even having one job is like too many,
Fair enough.
because I am a slacker. I've gotten like progressively worse as time has gone on. I used to actually have like a fairly decent work ethic, and now I just kind of don't give a shit. I need to probably get a little better about that.
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea, admittedly. My philosophy has always been, I work until I fucking break, so...
I mean, when I'm at work, I usually don't really slack off unless I just have nothing to do. But, like, I'll do what I need to, but as far as actually going to work, that's the hard part.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is for me, too, because, like, once I'm at work, I don't really mess around unless, like, I'm just in that kind of mood or there's nothing to do. Which is not usually the case at the restaurant I'm at, but at the store, fuck yeah, we run out of shit to do all the time.
Alright, trying the boss again. Probably gonna die on this attempt because I'm not full health, and then on the next one, if I'm doing well, I really don't want to have to use the E-Tank on what's apparently the easiest boss, but maybe just for the sake of not being stuck for forever, I will.
I'll tell you now, Janetsu, class schedules do not apply to work schedules unless you specifically ask, so you're just gonna have to ask, you know, this is what I want.
God fucking
Because otherwise they're just not going to give it to you.
I still don't get how to dodge this dandelion shit.
Just kind of stay towards the middle and slide under it. Otherwise, I think if you stay at the very edge of the screen and you're careful, you can kind of jump over them as they leave.
Yeah, that actually seems to be the easier thing for me.
Yeah.
Maybe not, I don't know. I'm not doing as bad on this attempt. I am kind of getting destroyed by these... Okay, I didn't expect her to do that twice.
I just enjoy how, you know, these robots with, like, strong armor and shit can't stand up to fucking dandelion fluff.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck? I've never seen her do that twice either.
I guess because I was standing underneath.
That's probably it. I mean, yeah, if you tell them these are the hours that I want, and it's non-negotiable or something like that. Well, maybe not non-negotiable, but I would heavily prefer these hours. Then yeah, they could probably work that out. But then it is a corporate place, so yeah. I've only ever worked for one corporate location, and it was complete fucking ass, and I'm never going to do it again unless I have to.
There we go.
So.
Alright, so I'll go do, Garage Saleman, I guess.
Who's Garage Saleman?
Exactly what it sounded like. No,
okay.
No, I was gonna do the missile one, because that's what you said. Bug minion hype.
I mean, telling them these are the hours that you're available at isn't exactly asking for accommodation. But at the same time, you know, it's probably also good just to work for like 3 weeks and then say, hey, I need to change my schedule or something like that.
This guy looks jerky.
Yeah, Missile Man's pretty goofy looking.
Oh, hello, bullet bills. God, it's the thing from Bomb Man stage in the first game. Except now they're larger. And in Pog form. Oh, and it's the fucking... What was that? What's the one that drops... That's Crash Man, right? That drops the stupid eggs.
That's... Airman, Crashman, and Cloudman. I'm on... Oh, and Woodman.
Woodman wants to be the Shant.
Nice. Missile Man does look like a butt plug. Fuck you. Thanks, Kef.
Hey, look, it's Vinny's 3 favorite things: coffee, music, and a butt plug.
I thought Vinny's 3 favorite things were Spin, Vine Ryzen, and fucking Remless R.
Okay, what the fuck is Rem Lazar? Because I still don't know what that is, and he always makes references to it.
I think it's like some Christian propaganda video for children.
That is not what I was expecting. I thought it was like a obscure band or something. Oh god.
No, it is decidedly not an obscure band, though there is a song involved, obviously.
Well, you see, you say obviously, but I've never heard whatever the song is that is involved, so I have no idea.
It's pretty bad.
I'm pretty sure
it's
in
not?
the,
It's not Christian? I thought it was.
I know that there was an enemy in Mario's Mystery Meat that was allegedly Rem Lazar, and I think it had like a visible crotch bulge or something. What was up with that?
Yeah, I suppose I'll explain the video. It's just, it's just like these kids somehow manage to summon a superhero, and he does this really derpy singing, and has a crotch bulge.
Good. Something Drake Bell.
Yeah.
We all knew it was coming. If I didn't say it, then Cheese would have.
Oh, geez, I finished Persona 4 Golden. It was extremely fucking gay.
Stop fucking lying.
I mean, I did finish it, though.
Didn't Red Letter Media also do a thing on, like, the how to identify counterfeit Beanie Babies tape? People told me about that when they saw it in, like, one of the magazines that I went through. I'm afraid to watch it.
It probably gets at least something wrong.
Well, I mean, I've seen, like, I know who the video was made by. I assume it was accurate, because it has Becky and Becky in it.
Oh, yeah, then that's probably pretty reliable.
Okay, I was not expecting a 0.
Yosuke and the protagonists were... Yeah, the fan games kind of get wacky with the count bombs sometimes.
I didn't even need to get that. What am I doing?
So how's everybody been dealing with COVID-19? I would prefer not to discuss it, because I'm fucking tired of hearing about it.
But don't you know that it's important to discuss your feelings on it? I don't know. Like, yeah...
It may be.
We've been kind of dealing with it for quite a few months now. I think we can all move on.
Yeah. I will say that I was one of the people who lost their job due to it, but the company I was with,
Fuck.
I lost my job on literally the same day I was supposed to start.
Oh.
Which was pretty good.
Also, I sure did get a game over before even reaching the boss. I am kind of garbage at this game, apparently.
Don't worry about it. I was also really garbage at this game.
But I'm the one asshole who's like, man, Mega Man series isn't that hard. People who say that it's like this super hard, like, old retro thing that nobody can beat nowadays, they're just fucking lame. And then, that's probably just because I have the levels, like, basically memorized.
1, 3, and 7, yes. Everything else, no. Okay, I take that back. 1, 3, 7, and 9, yes. Everything else, no. And 7 is debatable.
I like how I got that help when I had no reason to. 7, I would say, is hard purely because of the final boss. 1 is just fucking poorly made. 2
3 is also poorly made.
2 is not that bad, except for some of the Wily levels. And Heatman stage if you don't have item 2. And then, 3,
But you can't defeat Airman.
I never thought 3 was that bad, but I know there's, like, some Doc Robot stages that are really trash. Especially, like, the Woodman version. For fuck's sake!
Did you died?
I died to very stupid reasons. You accidentally say you hugged me.
Yeah? What the fuck? That was pretty good. But no, 1 is hard just because it's the original.
Yeah.
2 is pretty good, except for the boss rush. That's my only big problem with 2, is the boss rush is fucking ass. And,
I don't...
the Wily 3 boss is pretty bad, too, with the turrets.
The one where you have to conserve the Crash Man ammo and, like, be perfect with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's really trash.
3 is actually my least favorite Mega Man game, purely for the Doc Robot stages.
I don't like the Doc Robot stages. The thing with me with the Mega Man games is I, half the time when I would play them, I would just do the 8 main stages and then stop, because I just feel like those are the most fun.
That's kind of how I am, too.
Like... usually my memory of the Wily stages and the, like, other whatever the fuck comes after, I, like, don't remember those as well.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, honestly.
I feel like the fact that 3 through 6 felt the need to add, like, a whole second tier of levels before the Wily Castle was kind of unnecessary.
Yeah, especially so in 3, since that game was so fucking buggy.
What was buggy
in places? Everything having to do with the top spin. Actually, I wouldn't necessarily say buggy. It had a lot of problems with flicker, for one thing. But basically everything having to do with top spin.
I just never used top spin, so...
Oh, fair enough.
I just kind of never use the other weapons in general. That's a bad habit of mine in this series.
Yeah. If you really want to get into using the other weapons, I would say 4 is probably your best bet, because I think it has the most well-balanced selection of them. 4 and 9.
Yeah, I know 9 they're pretty good.
Yeah, as I was saying,
play 10 again.
4 is probably my favorite of, like, the NES ones. Specifically because the weapons are really good, and I felt like all the stages were fun. 5 is fun, but it's way too generous with the 1-ups. 6 is bland, but still a good time. 7 is actually probably one of my more favorite ones. Just, I can't really explain why I like 7 so much, but I do.
We don't talk
8
about
is 8.
Yeah, we don't talk about 8.
I actually like 8. It's not one of my favorites, don't get me wrong, but...
I am not a fan of what's happening here. I'm getting fucking Iceman flashbacks.
These ones aren't
no
awful. Like, I take that back. They are awful like the Iceman ones,
God
apparently.
Damn it.
Maybe you should try a different stage. The Desert Woman stage isn't all that bad.
I mean,
okay, that one was bullshit, though, so...
I mean, I'll probably just try the stages. I'll try the stages roll after this. I like the double jump.
Yeah, and all the power-ups you get as Mega Man carry over to roll, so it's not like that fucking X7 bullshit. I actually don't mind 8 so much. I know people dislike it because it looks weird and the voice acting is bad and Aquaman.
I mean, the gameplay is fine. It never stood out to me. I don't really like 7 either. I just like the NES ones.
My big problem with 8 is the Wily stages, and that they all have some, except for the one where you fight Base, all have some stupid gimmick attached to them.
Yeah.
Slide! Somebody actually made that jump, slide sign a boss in Mega Man Level Maker Contest 2 thingy.
I see.
And it was the die sign.
Oh, good.
But they gave it the
no!
CDI Ganon saying die, which was pretty good.
Oh. Man,
it was
I want
just,
the fucking magnet game to skip this. Ugh. I hate every part of this.
Yeah, this part is
I'm gonna
not
get to the
fucking
boss
good.
and then lose my last life, and it's gonna be fun.
And then the stream legs on my end.
He doesn't happen to be weak to the beetle thing, does he?
No.
Okay.
Alright, Twitch, you can stop fucking up whenever you'd like.
E-tank that I would have enjoyed having.
Any day now.
Why is this stage so fucking long?
You're almost at the end. I gotta refresh my stream again. I fucking love my internet connection so much.
Do not presume.
Well, I usually presume that when they tell me I'm going to have 20 megabits a second, that they're actually going to give me 20 megabits a second. Instead of 5.
Hold on, let me look at OBS. Oh, you see, OBS says I'm dropping frames again. What the fuck? Why is my computer stuck so bad now?
I've been wondering that same thing about my computer, because, like, it gets so fucking hot when I'm doing absolutely nothing.
God damn. Here I am thinking, like, okay, maybe I can, yeah, I hit him, like, one time. That was pretty...
My stream is still lagging so bad from my internet that, like... Holy fuck.
It's apparently just my end.
Oh, okay.
I guess let me stop the stream and restart it. Alright, we're gonna hope for the best here. I probably need to get Joel to look at this computer and see if, I mean, the fact that I disabled, like, all of the fans in it is probably not helping, but I just checked my temperature and it's at, like, the 50-60 range, so I don't think it's that.
No, I don't think that would be the fans causing that.
Anyway, I'm gonna try the same stage, I guess. Just a different character. I really can't give any advice for the, like, 50 to 60 is not good.
So, Kef, what if I told you my computer usually runs around 80-90 when I'm doing, like, fucking nothing with it?
Yeah, I can't really give any job advice because I have never had a successful interview. I've basically gotten my jobs just for free, and I have not worked retail, so...
Yeah, Janetsu, I have to say that's not a good mentality to have when you're going into a working environment, because they're not going to appreciate that. But what you can expect to deal with if you can get hired is whatever they throw at you, basically. You just have to kind of take it as it comes.
Yeah.
I've been in the grocery industry for 10 years. And, it gets pretty fucking horseshit sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. I know Home Depot is probably different, given that it's like home improvement shit and hardware and stuff like that, but it's basically, as I said before, you know, don't be a fucking idiot and do your job well, and that's all they're really looking at. Oh, and show up on time, that's the other big one. Always try to be there like 5 minutes early.
Well, I don't have to get the letter again, not that it was particularly hard in this level.
I don't know why, but I had a completely awful time with the letter in this level.
It just kind of seemed like a non-issue to me. But... So, is Eddie actually programmed to, like, give you useful things in this?
I think he might be.
That's
because I've had
surprising.
I've had more luck with Eddie in this game than I have with any other fan game or, like, official project. Hey, just be thankful you don't have to be to work at 5 a.m. But yeah, just do your job well, don't be an idiot, and show up on time. That's kind of the big thing. So, that's all retail is ever looking at.
Don't get high on the job.
Exactly. Oh, and, this is just my hot take, but whenever they offer employees a free pizza party, it's because employee morale is low and they're trying to make up for that. Well, that's like a really fucking cynical way of looking at it, but it's the truth.
I mean, I can probably see that.
Speaking of low employee morale, I have to bitch about my fucking workday on Thursday last week, because it was pretty fucking bad. You can never really tell with corporate. You just try to gauge the vibe of the employees that you've noticed in the store, and Cheese, there's art of that. I hope you realize.
Art of what? I'm not looking at the shot.
Roll versus a butt plug.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, I'm kind of aware of what his pattern is. Why the fuck do I only have 1 life? Do you just start with 2? I thought you started with, like, 4.
Oh, you start with 2 in this game.
Oh, god.
You have 0 interest, meaning that you're interested in 0 overall.
Well, I mean, yeah, probably.
But no, shitty fucking workday. So, it was... I should explain that I work grocery and fine dining. I'm one of the cooks. And I just, like, stock shelves at a grocery store as my side gig. So it was really fucking busy at the store that day, and our shipping company decided that it would be funny to send our load in, like, 2 separate batches. So normally we're done with unloading and putting away the truck, usually around, like, 11:30, noon. They were still putting it away when I left for the day at 2. To go to my other job, and I wasn't supposed to be at the restaurant that day. But I left the chef a massive list of prep that he had to do. So I get a text from him saying, hey, can you come and help me with prep? I'm really far behind. And that basically means, you made this list, you fucking do it. So I came in, and there's another guy that's supposed to come in at 5 when we open. And he pops his head in for a second while the chef was out to let me know that he was going to be late and to pass it on to the chef. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. So I do. And I told the chef, you know, this guy's going to be here around 4:30 instead of 5 or 4 or whatever. Desert Woman.
The one on the top.
Yeah, that's the one with, like, the shawl.
I'm just going to stick with roll.
Okay. But, so 5 o'clock rolls around. He's still way later than he said he was going to be. He never showed up. 6 o'clock rolls around. We're getting fucking hit by tickets. It's not busy, but we have big tickets. And, he's still not there. Also, I have to point out how fucking awkward the sand in this stage looks, because I'm used to how it looks in the, Pharaoh Man level.
Yeah, I'm like, is it gonna suck me under? But it just kind of isn't. Also, I didn't realize that, Rush was, specific to Mega Man.
Yeah, I don't think Roll gets any rush power-ups or anything similar, but I could be misremembering. So this guy never shows up for work, and our little rush ends, and that's really all the more busy it ever gets for that night. And of course the chef's in a shitty mood and kind of just getting on me for a couple simple mistakes I made that shouldn't have happened. But, so he never shows up, and we go outside to cool down, and so he can have a cigarette and all that shit. That's the easiest letter to get in the game.
Okay. It did seem pretty easy. What the fuck?
And because he never showed up, he got fucking fired. Which, yeah, obviously, you don't show up to work, you get fired. So now we only have 3 people to work in this kitchen, and I'm the only one that can, like, be there regularly.
God. I'm assuming to get this thing I need, like, Rush Marine or something.
No, it's actually a Robot Master Weapon that you need.
Okay.
None that you have now.
Yeah,
yeah, we were going to open for lunch this week because we haven't been able to, but now because this one guy quit, we can't. or rather got fired.
Yeah, I always enjoyed being the cook at Pizza Hut, and then, like, I would have one person helping me, and then they'd quit, and then they're just like, oh, well, you know, you've been doing fine on your own. Like, no, fucking get someone else.
Yeah, right now, Chef Matt is trying to train me in to, like, do the whole line by myself.
Yeah, no.
Which is fine, because we're not exactly a busy place right now, and it's a small kitchen with simple stuff to cook. Except for, like, one or two things, which are kind of complete ass, but...
And let me guess, those are very popular.
Yeah. We have one thing called a Poke Tuna Tower,
What the hell?
which is, like... It's fucking horse shit. It's complete fucking horse shit to make. But, so it's black rice risotto with a layer of, like, spicy slaw on top, with a layer of chopped up cucumbers and avocado, with a layer of tuna that's been, like, slathered in ponzu sauce and sesame seeds.
I understand some of these words.
Basically, it's this fancy, overly complex piece of sushi that is very time-consuming to make. My best advice for your interview.
No. Yoda.
The best piece of advice I can give you for an interview is you can be nervous, but don't come off as such. I had an interview with the place a couple months ago that was offering me like $16 an hour for a job I was already doing, which was $4 more than what I was making at said job. And I came off as slightly nervous, and they fucking denied me. So
That's
you can't get that yet.
fucking horseshit. Oh, you can't.
Yeah, it was.
That's so stupid. Like, why should that matter?
Yeah, it was pretty bad, and it was obvious I had it was a meat cutter trainee position. And I have worked in, like, butcher stuff before. I know how to cut steaks and cut up chickens and shit like that. It's no problem. And because I was nervous, I didn't get the job.
That they told you that was the reason?
They didn't specifically tell me that was the reason, but that's kind of what I'm gleamed from it.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
You have this boss's weakness, I'll say that
okay.
much.
I mean, I'm gonna die anyway, but...
The best thing you can do with her is to stay far, far away from her.
Alright. Well, it looks like if I just use this beetle, I should be good. I have to just
Pretty
be
much.
good at dodging.
I love how, when you said that, you immediately died on my end.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I knew I was gonna die on that life, but...
Yeah. As I said, kind of the best thing you can do is just
Nice.
go with whatever they give you until they can give you something else. And you can always tell them that, you know, these are my preferred hours, and if you can make them, that's great, but if you can't, that's also okay. Most places give you a lunch break, like, regardless of your shift.
It would be great if I had a lunch break. Alright.
Yeah, restaurants are kind of the exception to that.
Such garbage. Alright, next on the list.
I can't remember who's weak to Desert Woman. Like, I don't want to immediately tell you all the weaknesses, because, you know, that kind of cheapens it.
Yeah, okay, well... And I'll just pick one then. I'll do this guy.
That's this game's answer to Quickman.
Oh, good. Can't wait.
But he actually has a fairly simple pattern, so...
Does it involve him running into a wall like a dipshit and then jumping into you and taking out like a quarter of your health in one time, like with contact damage?
No.
Okay, well I'm now seeing where the Quickman analogy is coming from.
The beams are one-hit kills.
I kind of guessed that, yeah.
I will say this is probably my favorite level out of the Robot Masters.
Okay.
But I'm that weird guy that actually likes the Quickman stage and usually does it first, so...
I kind of like the Quickman stage, but only because I have it memorized. It is bullshit. And I
Oh, don't get me wrong, my first few times through it, I fucking hated it.
I also hate Quickman himself because he is just an asshole. Say he's up there with Elecman in terms of bosses that are just needlessly overpowered.
I'll be right back, I have to take some heartburn medicine. I also have to pee.
Excuse me.
We're gonna have to watch that video at the end of the stream. It's really fucking good. I'll be right back.
Okay, how? I know I can shoot through a wall, but what? Desert Storm. Oh, that actually did work. For anybody in chat right now, just for the record, I'm looking at the chat very sparingly, because this is a hard game that I don't know, and also I have to, like, crane my neck up to the TV on my wall to, like, see the chat, because this is running in full screen. I'm trying to look at it occasionally, but I still have very little to add to this, job interview topic. I'm liking how there's a part of the song that is basically the start of the Wily stage from Mega Man
2. Alright, heartburn medicine has been consumed.
Look, I told you to stop goddamn lying.
Alright, I did not actually take any heartburn medicine, and that was a complete fucking lie.
Okay. Oh shit.
Time to make a completely awful sound.
What was that sound?
That was
Fuck, what do I do? I think I'm completely hosed. Is there a way
you
to
can...
disable these?
No, not the, disco balls.
Or, like, the laser thing?
Not in this room.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I just had to take the damage there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I was supposed to get through that, actually. But that's fine. Okay, I guess I probably
You need the...
fire attack for that.
Yeah, you need the Dragon Man weapon to get in there.
No. Also,
r/jobs is on Reddit.
Yeah. I found the letter in this one. It looked like it was in a branching path that I just happened to guess correctly.
Yeah, that seems right. This one, you're just gonna want to fucking run through and just ignore the tellies.
Okay. Oh god.
That's why. Just keep moving. Well, that's right, I keep forgetting I'm, like, slightly delayed.
That's fine. I've actually been getting through this somewhat okay so far, and I now fully expect to die because I said that.
Yeah, this is, honestly, again, probably one of the more mild levels.
Not really.
Even though it's, like, the fucking Quickman clone.
Alright, let's see what we're doing here.
I don't think you have his weakness. I could be wrong.
Oh my god. Okay, looks like probably not that. Or that. It wouldn't be this again, so... oh god, oh. Trying to learn the boss pattern while not knowing what the fuck I'm doing is always good.
You have to... With that fucking grounded laser thing he does, you just kind of have to time the jumps.
God, he does
and I find...
a fuck ton of damage.
Yeah, that's why I said he's the Quickman clone. Actually, he's probably closer to a Leckman.
Oof. Okay, yeah.
He has a simple pattern to learn, actually, all things considered. He just hits like a fucking truck.
I've got E-tanks, I'm gonna try and use them.
He might be evil, but he's progressive.
Oh my god. I hate every part of this. I don't even think I did, like, any damage to him yet. That was probably a waste of an attack. Yeah. Fuck.
Don't forget me! You're done!
What was that?
Somebody in chat said, think you can take me. And I said, don't forget me. It's a Xenoblade 2 thing.
Okay.
In, like, the original release, there were these extremely Scottish-sounding enemies that would not shut the fuck up, and that's what they said.
Come on. Almost done. Okay. Oof.
Yeah, the Ardanian soldiers.
Well, that took 2 E-tanks, but at least I got through it.
Yeah. I'm sure Demo Man says something similar to that. It's kids.
Zeus. Looks like a fairly cool weapon. That's how you power those things up.
It's cool, but it drains energy really fast.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Oh, hey, look, it's, fucking Vine Rising over there.
Where? Oh, fucking hell. Now I can't look at Dr. Cossack the same anymore.
I like how they brought back Cossack and Kalinka.
Yeah.
That was a important character in the series. Alright, let's see. I want to see what is going on with Ghost Person. Not to be confused with Bird Person.
Bird Lady! Ghost Person is pretty good. This is the, asshole Vania level. There's a secret bitch in the, first area, too. Kinda towards the end of it.
Secret bitch.
It's from Skooks.
What do you mean it's from Skooks?
It's from Skooks! This is also the best spot in the game to grind 1-ups.
Oh.
And I'll point it out when you are probably already past it because of my fucking internet, but it's coming up soon. And this is where the secret shit is, if you haven't already gone past.
Bone Manaman wants to be the Bone Manaman.
This is not your standard Skullman fight, as I'm sure you've probably noticed.
Oh, well, I haven't even gotten to that.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
He's a little bit funky.
So, have there been secret bosses in the other levels?
Yeah, you've been to all but one level that's had a secret boss. But you can still go back and get them, I think, so...
Oh, damn.
See, Skullman isn't accurate to the source, not only because his pattern has been changed, but because you didn't have the extremely long health-filling noise
Oh, yeah.
that 4 had.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with the ridiculously long thing in 4.
Mega Man 4 be like... Da, 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 da.
Fucking 5 seconds long.
Yeah.
So, do you actually get anything for beating these?
Yes, it makes the Wily stages slightly easier. Or rather, it unlocks, like, extra routes in the Wily stages that are slightly easier. Yeah, no, he didn't do that in 4. Just be thankful this isn't minus infinity Skullman, because holy fuck.
Don't know what that is.
It's an extremely good ROM hack of 4 that's also, like, bullshit difficult. And it has a great maze from Subspace Emissary
Oh, good.
in the Wily stages. But yeah, Skullman is
right
a
into
fucking
him like an
beast in that hack.
asshole.
What?
I just jumped into him like a dipshit.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Come on. Come on, we're almost there. Fuck, he had 1 health left.
Oh, I fucking hate that. So, I have to drive half an hour tomorrow, literally just to do a load of laundry.
Oh, cool.
I went to the bank today to get quarters for the fucking coin-op machines in my building, and they said they couldn't give me any because the US Mint is so low that banks can't give them out anymore.
What?
I wish I was fucking joking.
Why the fuck are they out of quarters?
I have no fucking idea. But, and this was already while the line was being held up by some dipshit who was, like, wanting this paper to be signed, and he had to wait for a manager, and this was, like, fucking unacceptable. So I pretty much waited in line for, like, 20 minutes just to be told that we can't help you and to fuck off.
Alright, cool.
It was pretty good.
Sounds like it.
They can't give me 2 dimes and a nickel because that doesn't work in my coin-op machines.
I still want to know why the fuck there's a coin shortage.
Probably because people are hoarding money due to the pandemic.
Oh my god.
I would not doubt it at all. This is the area where you can get that, like, infinite one-up thing I mentioned.
Oh, from the spiders?
No, not from the spiders. There's, like, you know in the Armored Armadillo stage in Mega Man X where there's, like, that funny-looking bat? It's here. Actually, no, it's in an... Actually, I lied. It's in a very similar area to this.
Okay.
Just, like, towards the start of the level, but... Yeah, I know, right? That's information to me, too, Saj.
Oh, cool!
Yeah, I gotta love the... gotta love the disappearing blocks.
Yeah, I'm in the minority that just didn't really care about Mega Man X. I played it once a really freaking long time ago, and I thought it was okay. I don't know. People act like it's like one of the best Mega Man games. I just never felt that it was.
Thank you, Cheesepedia. But yeah, I could see the Federal Reserve pulling some shit like that. But no, my whole thing with Mega Man X is I think X1 is great, X4 is great, X8 is great, but all the others are, like, decent at best. Like, X5 is okay, X6 is fucking garbage, X7 is somehow even worse.
Oh, this looks bad. Okay.
This is actually fairly mild as far as disappearing blocks go.
Okay, let me look at it again.
No.
So one appears above the first spike, and then one replaces the spike.
Pretty sure you can just outright skip that spike with roll. Yes, you did, Serena.
No, we should talk about other stuff, like the fucking Smash controversy, because people aren't talking about that enough.
I like how Evo got cancelled due to that.
Did it actually?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Do not go for that one-up.
Too late, I already did.
Oh shit, you actually got it. Okay. This boss has a dong.
It is currently unclear what I am supposed to be doing.
Shoot the gears.
Okay.
As far as your hours go, Jonetsu, you know, you just kind of have to take what they give you. There's not really much leeway for hours in retail unless you specifically tell them at some point that my hours or availability is changing or whatever. It's not going to be as bad as you're making it out to be. Basically, don't be a pushover. That's the big thing. It's like, stand up for yourself and tell them this is how it's going to be.
I fucking hate disappearing block sections.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're pretty
Jump to
bad.
that, wait on it until that. Okay. Oh, well, there's a letter.
Basically, cheese, a whole bunch of
Don't
competitive
even
Smash.
Don't even talk about it. I'm so fucking sick of hearing it. I don't want the chat to turn into discussion. I was actually joking earlier.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Never mind then.
You can look it
If
up
you go on
want.
Twitter, cheese, just look it up on Twitter. There's a Unity version of the original Zelda game that's in fan production right now, I think, and I'm like 99% sure that that's going to get C&D'd.
What the fuck is going on? Oh god.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know what I was supposed to do. It took me a second and it threw me off.
I mean, just look up 2020
just-
Smash Bros.
Just go
controversy
to
and you
fucking
would know.
GameFAQs or Reddit. Like, it's... Or better yet, don't, because it's awful and toxic.
And disturbing.
I mean, I'm way more bothered by the reaction to it than the actual, like, problem.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, how's your sex life?
The Swish DLC, or, oh my god, I missed out on that one too. I mean, I don't like Sword and Shield, so I don't care about the DLC either. I watched Joel play through it. It didn't seem like it was worth the money at all.
The DLC would be more worth it if it was like $20. But I think in a way the DLC is actually better than the base game because they pulled off what they were trying to do with the wild area.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and ask, do I have the weakness of this boss?
Yes, it's the laser.
Okay. Well, damn, okay. Oh.
I hope you're good at button mashing. You just want to, like, flash it on her. So you could say you just want to flash her.
I could say that, but I won't.
You won't have to, because I already did, bitch. That's Borax to you, Jonetsu!
I like Min Min. I played as her a few days after the DLC became available, and I think she's fun to play as. I need to find more people to play with.
Min Min has thick thighs, so she's alright in my book. No, Min Min's a fun character. I feel like she's going to have an impossibly high skill ceiling. You can also force Min Min to T-pose by doing a certain button input.
Oh. Alright, so I have Lizard Man, what looks like a Mega Man 2 boss with extra things added onto it, and Winking Ski Instructor.
I would say Mega Man 2 boss with extra bullshit.
Okay.
No problem.
Something eating Tide Pods.
Oh yes, the forbidden fruit.
Alright, never mind, I'm not gonna say it. I was looking at OBS for certain information, and was pleased with what I found. I'll say that much.
So you remember remember that one anglerfish boss from Shovel Knight?
No, I don't remember anything of Shovel Knight.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that my playthrough of that game was just a fever dream.
I forget that it exists.
Yeah. It was like my LP of Sly 1, where everybody was like, oh man, that was one of your favorite ones you ever did. And I'm like, man, I don't remember fucking anything of that game. And then people are like, oh man, remember that time that you did an LP of, like, Cronenberg 4?
Oh, I remember when I did LPs. That was a fucking time.
I could say
I
the
was
same
like...
thing. I don't fucking do anything anymore. Okay.
I was like halfway through an Undertale Let's Play while it was like just starting to become irrelevant, and my computer died, and I just decided, you know what? I'm not playing through a game that I don't really like just to get my data back and start a shitty Let's Play from the part where I left off. So, this is true, I have been doing text LPs in my Discord server, but I'm at this really fucking grindy thing that I want to do in Ultra Sun, and it's fucking awful, and I'm just not probably going to finish that part of the project.
What's the grindy thing?
For the people that are reading it, because I know at least Serena is reading it, possibly Saj, I'll just tell you in a PM.
Oh, okay.
But it's really fucking awful. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Those who don't know, I used to go by Wrist Rocket Shot within the community, like fucking years ago. I mean, this is back when the fucking channel comments were still used for discussion. So, quite a long time. But, I did a Let's Play, a shitty camcorder Let's Play of Pokemon XD. Then I did a Let's Play of Coliseum that was actually done on a capture device. And I redid my XD Let's Play with a proper capture device, and it was not nearly as shitty. It was still shitty, but still shitty.
It was still shitty, but still shitty.
Basically. that was a good statement.
Yeah.
But then I stopped Let's Playing after a computer died, and I just said, fuck it. IRC.
Oh. B.
Okay. Did hot bees happen?
What does that mean?
Never mind. You haven't reached the hot bees yet. So then, a few years ago, somebody in a different Discord server that's, like, unaffiliated with us did a text Let's Play of Pokemon Y, and I copied the idea, basically, and did one in my server.
Wow, what an ass.
And then I did one of... I know, right? And then I did one of Alpha Sapphire and one of Ultra Sun, which is what I'm working on now, and once all the DLC is out, I plan to do one of Sword.
So
basically, I know that was a lot of setup for something that doesn't really fucking matter.
That's fine.
But basically, my project is
Are these the hot
bringing
bees?
back.
These
No, these are
shrimp.
not the hot bees. This is why I mentioned the anglerfish boss from Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
But basically, my project is basically remaking all of my teams from those Let's Plays and doing the Elite Four rematches with them.
Oh, God, okay.
And I'm grinding shit from, like, level 10 to level 70.
Oh, I can't kill this. Yeah, I can definitely see that being kind of awful. I tried to do that to a much lesser extent, where I wanted to recreate my original, I wanted to recreate my original Sapphire team in Omega Ruby.
Rip.
And then I did do that. I think I got him up to, like, level 50 or something. And then I wanted to do the same with my, Platinum Nuzlocke team that I lost. But, the grinding was too much. I couldn't fucking deal with it.
Oh, I've got 4 more of these fucking teams to go, and I think I'm just going to forget about a couple of them, because I also did a stream of Leaf Green that just kind of fucking died because of my internet situation. And that one's done. The original XD team is done. Actually, really, I've only got 2 more to go. Because there were, like, a whole bunch of... For the Ultra Sun text Let's Play, I told people to vote on what they would like to see me use, and there are just a few that I said no to. And I'm, like, using those.
Spinda.
No, I put out a list of stuff that I haven't used yet and would like to use, and I had people vote. One of them was Ribombi, which was actually surprisingly good. And Minior.
Okay, so before I go any further, first of all, I want to make a joke. 2 jokes. One, something roll canceled due to blackface. And also, Flint, you're all black and covered in soot. The other thing is, I think I saw Bubbleman riding some kind of sea creature in the background, and I don't know if that's something that I should care about? Because I don't know if there's like an optional boss fight somewhere that I missed.
That was not Bubble Man.
No?
That was the stage boss.
Okay. Alright, let's see. I'm guessing
And-
he is weak to... not necessarily anything I have. I will try the missile, though.
You would be correct.
I have not played Mother 3. I've watched Vinny play it, and I've tried to get Joel to play it, and he stopped at the beginning of Chapter 3, and does not want to continue because the timing for, like, the like, rhythm minigame in boss fights, or just in combat, fucking sucks on emulator. We specifically got a different emulator that is supposed to be better than VBA, because, like, I looked out and found recommendations, and it still sucks.
Which emulator? MGBA?
It might be. I don't remember.
But yeah, no, the boss timing thing is, like... kind of ass. And yeah, can we please not get into that discussion?
Yeah.
I don't even know what discussion happened, I should look. Oh, Dex said shit, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tideman is kind of a pushover with the fucking missile.
Yeah, I didn't even see what his attack pattern was like. You received a thing!
You've been hit by, you've been struck by, dog.
Residue. Hey look, I'm getting all these upgrades for the character I'm not using.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll use Mega Man in the last 2 stages.
You're gonna be forced to use them here in the Wily stages.
I don't know if I was gonna even do the Wily stages, I figured we might stop. But,
Oh yeah, that's fair enough. That might actually be a good idea to stop, because the Wily stages don't have checkpoints.
Okay.
I mean, they do have checkpoints, like, in the middle of the levels, but it's not the kind where you can freely select which ones you go to. So...
interesting. This is, the least humanoid Mega Man boss I've seen in the classic series.
yeah, this is pretty much a Magma Dragoon from X4.
So you were talking about the X games earlier, and I've never seen anything of the games past X3. Are they still 2D?
Everything except for X7 and parts of X8.
Mega Man has a charge shot. I prefer the double jump, and personally I prefer the air, but
Step on the gas.
way to go, fuck, step on the gas!
But no. X7 is complete fucking ass. And I've honestly considered sending you a copy just to get you to stream it.
Oh god, no.
Because it's that bad.
I don't even...
Like, it's
I
not...
don't even play the games that I buy, let alone ones that people would send to me.
Fair enough.
Ugh,
But, like...
is there any
it's
way
not
for me
like...
to get this? Alright,
yeah, you can use the beetles.
wait, those grab items?
Yeah.
Fuck. This whole time I've been wondering about that because, like, I know that's what the Hornet Man things did, but, I'm like, no, because these just fly around and shoot lasers. They're not gonna grab stuff. I like how I still got hit by that.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You didn't even see the thing I was referring to yet.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of hard to wrap my head around with the fucking delay.
Yeah.
Ugh.
This is, pleasant.
Oh, you're gonna hate one of these parts coming up here. I just fucking know it.
The Rising Lava section?
Yeah. There's a letter in here.
Oh, cool.
And it is completely fucking horrible to get
Okay.
with either character.
Hold on, how do I do this? Just fucking... No, I'm gonna die. Okay, yeah, there we go. Cool. What the fuck was I even meant to do? I mean,
Basically,
other than
you have to be extremely fucking fast in the previous rooms.
Oh,
Because that lava doesn't... Huh?
I figured the lava started at the same place on each screen, like, independently of how fast you went before.
I'm at least pretty sure that's not the case.
I'm just operating on Z-Quest logic.
Oh, sure. I need to get back into Z-Quest. I made a quest in that fucking years ago.
I need to get back to Z-Quest.
Yeah.
In before, how's BA3 coming? No, it isn't.
Pickyot, please develop BA3. I cannot wait for game.
Bad at everything that I do. Okay,
Honestly, same.
please. Fucking Christ almighty.
This is gonna take you a few tries.
You
Like,
know what?
Nif.
I don't
Nif.
I don't give a shit about Mega Man. Fuck him.
Yeah,
Jeez,
rollers.
seriously? Oh, Teddy, okay, you're fucking banned.
Hey, can we like not ask Josh even jokingly how projects are going, please? I think that would be for the best. You good, my man?
Not really, no. A little pissed off, to be honest.
You want to like stop or?
Nah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Ni hao, Dr. Rabbit.
Ni hao, Zhao! And we're still gonna fuck this up. Yeah, okay. I don't know how to do this. Getting hit by the enemies immediately is not fun. I could probably
Yeah, generally that.
Could probably be using some kind of weapon to make it better. I'm just not really sure which one.
I don't think any of them help with the lava. Maybe the water one, but I seriously doubt it.
Well, I meant just clearing the enemies out, because I keep getting hit by them.
Trying to think what does what. Maybe the sandstorm weapon?
There has been all the beanie drama. I can't talk about it, though. God, really? I thought about...
The Beatles cannot grab the letters now.
Yeah, I figured they probably couldn't. Oh my god.
You thought about what?
Just trying to grab the letters with the Beatles, and then I figured it probably wouldn't work.
Okay. The Smash drama is not to be named. Even though I just named it. Shut up.
Yeah, it's fine. There's a very limited number of people who know about the beanie drama, and it is an entertaining story that I wish I could share, but I just can't. It's like I'm not allowed to. It's like you're not allowed to talk about Fight Club levels of bullshit.
Everybody's on edge. Go to ya. Like, everybody in the fucking world is on edge. You should have seen the fucking customers I had to deal with, because holy fucking shit. They were awful. Never before have I had an old lady spit on my face.
Wow, okay.
All because we didn't have this pudding that we've been trying to order for months and we couldn't get.
Man, why do people fucking get away with that?
I'll tell you what, I just about fucking socked her, because I wasn't having it that day.
Well,
But
I mean, fair enough.
I told it is considered assault if you spit on somebody, but I did tell my boss about it, and she did get kicked out of the store, so.
But only after getting something for free to make up for the inconvenience, I'm sure.
No, she didn't get anything for free.
I mean, I was kind of joking, but I wouldn't have been surprised.
Yeah, I also wouldn't have been surprised either, but The store I'm at is fucking weird because it's the size of and operates like a corporate place. There's actually shit over there if you take Rush Jet.
Oh. Okay.
Over like that Black Void.
Okay, hold on.
But
Wait, I don't have Rush Jet because I'm roll.
yeah, but if you were here with Mega Man, you could take Rush
Can
Jet
I
over
do
there and like
anything with
get free
Beat?
stuff. I don't think Beat goes far enough, but you can try it.
I don't
Checkpoint
really
was back there, so.
Yeah, I don't really want to die, but sure, why not? Okay, I guess that was it.
Yeah, I think this will. Yeah, that's more than enough to get over here.
Oops.
There's also a thing like that in the Ghost Woman stage, but it was lagging so much at that time I couldn't point it out.
Oh.
That one I think you do actually need Rush Coil for. But no, as I was saying, the store I'm at is fucking weird, because, like, it looks and operates like a corporate store, but it's family run.
So that means that, basically you don't have any, like, higher management to call to other than just your immediate superiors.
Basically, there's no, like... There's a store owner, and the store manager, and the department managers, and that's basically it.
Okay.
And I usually work directly with the store manager, so... Which is pretty good.
I don't have any plans to ever play Kaizo 64 again. Most of my LPs, unless it's a game that I already enjoy going back to anyway, like Banjo-Kazooie or Metroid Prime or something, I have no plan to ever do again.
Who the fuck is texting me?
Oh hey, it's Fireman, who I really hated in the first game. Let's see what he's like in this one. Does he spawn a pillar of fire under you? Yes, he does.
Fireman is actually really easy to cheese in the first game. Believe it or not. Actually, all the bosses are easy to cheese if you can, like, time their knockback right with the Buster.
Okay, that's not doing anything.
Fireman's weak to the base thing, I think.
Which I don't have.
And you'll want to save that bubble, trust me.
Ow.
You good?
I just kind of hit my foot.
Oh, fun.
It got bit by a snave.
Indeed, shoutouts to Simple Flips.
Why did I jump into that?
Simp out to Shoutle Flips.
No.
Oh heavens! The simp has fallen in love with the e-girl.
What the hell is that from?
It's just this clip of Lord Farquaad saying that.
Oh. Yeah. So how many of these old bosses are there? Is it like 4?
Yeah, there's 4. One is in Beetle Woman and one is in the Quickman dude.
Okay.
He's
Oh, this is
inside
just
the
boss.
Quickman dude.
Okay.
You're probably gonna die multiple times. This boss is complete fucking ass.
Well, I don't have any extra lives, so I'm gonna spam the bubble and use E-tanks as needed, and then still probably die.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't. I guess I'll just figure out what his attack pattern is.
All things considered, you're doing fairly well with this boss.
Yeah, I might actually be able to do it with
Way
an
fucking
E-tank.
better than I did.
Yeah, fuck this, I'm using an E-tank.
For some reason, I'm thinking of
I want you to run this food through a blender and rub it on Nana's gums for her!
I'm going
go
to
ahead.
disobey a direct order, sir.
Yeah. Understandable! Alright, cool. Yeah, that one was... I mean, I had to use the E-tank, but that was actually not that bad.
For some reason, I just remember that fight being complete fucking ass.
I mean, the double jump definitely helped me. I don't know if you did it as Mega Man.
Yeah, no, Kif, they don't let Robot Masters become furries until Mega Man X. Who is messaging me?
You. Okay, that's a terrible animation. I don't approve of that at all. Everything is an easy win for the Dick Dipper. Yeah, except for Sonic Mania, apparently. I should probably unban Tenny. Tenny!
Tenny Olnfane Sprinlet.
Okay, he is no longer banned.
This boss is ridiculously cute. Yeah, the ice graphics are pretty fucking good.
They're fake.
Actually, I lied about them being good. That thing was also an enemy from 11.
What, this whale?
No, the snowflake dude.
Oh, I already forgot what it was.
Oh. This is a fan-made game entirely.
Do either of y'all see the question? I guess not, because I don't know what you mean.
Ask it again.
I'm not looking at the chat, because for reasons I've already explained.
I'm kind of the one doing all the chat looking here.
That's
so
quite fine with me.
The question is, who is the question? The question is Vine Ryzen. If someone wanted to try the Mega Man games... Oh shit, I didn't know that, like, actually made water there. That's a cool detail.
I would say 5.
That's my answer. I would agree. 5 is probably the best starting point. It's easy. It's easier than the rest of them. The weapons aren't great, albeit they all have at least some sort of function.
A lot of people swear on 2 and 3 being the best games.
They're wrong.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I don't know which one's my favorite. It might be 9.
You're wrong.
Okay. Which one's your favorite? You said it was 4, right?
4, yeah. But no, 9 is damn good, but I just feel like...
I like 4, but I have a couple small beefs with it. One of them is that half of the levels have really bad music, and the other one is the boss difficulty scaling is really whack. Like, there's a few that are piss easy, and then other ones that are, like, ridiculously hard. And I like it more when they're all kind of, like, roughly equal. You're always gonna have people that are harder. But, like, Toadman just isn't a boss fight. And then, like, Pharaoh Man's pretty bad. I'm trying to remember which other ones are really hard. I think Brightman is really bad if you don't know how to cheese him. Toadman, or which one was I gonna say?
Skullman? Drillman?
I don't even remember which one I was gonna say. Never mind.
Drillman is pretty fucking bad, not gonna lie. Diveman is easy if you stay in the air.
Let's see, I'm gonna go with 5 is my answer.
I'm also going to say 5.
How about 10? I don't remember enough of 10 to say.
10... Yeah, you know, I'd say 10 is actually also a pretty good starting point, but at that point, not that the classic Mega Man series, or really any of them outside of Zero, have, like, this overarching, gripping story that... deep, complex characters or anything, but... 10, I feel, is just so far down the line that you're better off starting with 5. just because there's so much shit that's already been established. But then the thing that's making me think about that is base, and base is optional DLC, so...
Also, base just kind of shows up in 7 with no prompting, and I still don't really know what his deal is.
Yeah. I forgot to mention Mega Man and base in, like, my rankings earlier.
I've still never played that. I need to.
I'll tell you now, you're not gonna like Mega Man and base.
I mean, I know it's bullshit.
If you're going to play it, there is a very easily accessible fan-translated version of the SNES.
Rockman and Forte.
Yeah, that's what I would get.
Okay.
If you're gonna do anything at all with it. Yeah, start with Mega Man and base on the GBA for a good time. That's smart.
Oh, yeah. I actually did try to play that game.
No,
once.
nobody can spill the tea on the Smash drama. We're not talking about that.
Why do people want to talk about it so bad?
If you really want to talk about it, bring it to DMs. We don't need that here.
I already have one of those. Huh. I guess I'll just leave it there.
Yeah, that one's not worth getting, what with the spikes. I will gladly spill the pee on the Astro.
What the hell? There was an enemy that just appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's the Mega Man 11 enemy.
Yeah. I wish I could too. I can't. I have agreed not to.
Did they make you sign a NDA or something?
Nothing that formal, but I mean, I agreed to not say anything.
Oh, fair enough. I won't push it.
I shouldn't have even said anything, because I knew people were gonna, like, ask about it, but whatever. That's kind of what I do. I like to, tease things and then not explain them. You know, like that thing I did back in February 2007.
I was gonna ask, but I realized this is a joke.
I mean, it's actually not a joke, but I wasn't gonna answer if you had asked, so...
Oh, shit.
There's a few people watching who know what that is. But anyway,
I've been part of this community long enough to where there's shit behind that waterfall on the lower level.
Okay.
I've been part of this community long enough to where I can probably figure out what it is, but my mind is not working correctly right now. For some reason.
Well, you know.
My brother respondes.
I mean, the Beanie Mafia is why I can't talk about the Beanie drama. This just isn't even a Mega Man boss. Okay, do you have an attack? There we go.
Yes, and it's fucking stupid.
Also, I assume she's weak to the, fireball, but I am, having a decent enough time fighting without it, so...
I'm so used to fucking, Pokemon that, when I first played this, I thought the, dragon was weak to her weapon.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna die, but, yeah, cool.
And this is the first boss I did, so...
Okay, I'm just gonna use the fireballs, like, whatever. Except as soon as I beat this, I think we're probably done, unless I went back to the other levels to fight the extra bosses in them.
Did you want to do that tonight?
The thing is, I don't know if I'm ever gonna come back to this game, so I might as well.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
I mean, I like this game well enough, I just have a bad habit of not ever finishing games when I start.
Yeah, me too, honestly. I will say I'm fucking proud of myself, though, because I finished, like, 4 fucking Megami Tenseis over the quarantine. Or rather, Persona games. Well, Stodge wants to see the end of this game. You're obligated now.
Oh, well, fuck. I mean... How long is it? Are there two, like, castle
There's
type
one.
areas?
There's one castle, and that's it. But like I said, that might be best saved for a second stream because
Yeah,
there's
maybe-
like
That's the
no
thing is, like,
stage select.
if you, if you basically ask me to do another stream, and it's during a time that I'm not busy, I can maybe force myself to do it, because this is at least a game that I'm having fun with. Because sometimes I'll play a
probably
game
will.
with someone, and I won't really care about it all that much, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll kind of let this one go away. But,
Like Battle Network 2.
yes. But, if I am going to be coming back to this, I guess I should, replay the other stages the next time I play it then, so this is probably just going to be at the end here. So I guess we're just going to abruptly stop, and I will, lay an egg. But no,
Barn Hankrink Frisbid.
did you have anything you needed to, get off your chest before we're done? I don't fucking know what I meant by that.
No, not really, other than just thanks for hanging out. And coming to
Cheese,
the
you would
stream.
probably like the battle networks because you like RPGs and that type of stuff.
The Battle Networks are good except for 4, and parts of 5.
Anyway, so we're gonna end, and there will be bees.
Yow! Hot bees!